Came to watch. Ali serious agenda itao. Nzechemanyi. One of the two. Ali serious ajako itao.
These two players have faced off 8 times before, with the winning ratio being 7-1. One of them, Cesar Chandiga, defeating Ibrahim Kayanja 7 times. Ibrahim Kayanja has only defeated Cesar once, but that only time is the only time they have faced off right at this venue, at this very playing center on this very table. It is Cesar Chandiga taking on Ibrahim Kayanja in the second semi-final of this ongoing 32-man comp that has been happening all day long today, Sunday, at BULAGA Pool Arena. They are racing only to fight for a place in the final to take on Musiraamu. My name is Peter Chove. They are the 2 last number 1 ranked players in Uganda, with Ibrahim Kayanja having been ranked number 1 for the year 2023, while Cesar Chandiga for the year 2024 is the current seed number 1. Once again, they are racing to 5. Does Ibrahim Kayanja stand a chance this time to take down Cesar? See you in the comments section. Live commentary by Peter Chove.
This one is local.
No, I mixed Ona, apple and mango. Apple and apple and mango.
I thought I was taking passion music.
All 7 times, actually 8 times they faced off have been in tournaments like this one. The 9th was a money match in which then seed number 1 of Uganda, Ibrahim Kayanja, was head started with +7 in a race to 21, and yet Cesar won that match 21-18. Here, Ibrahim Kayanja, for the very, very, very first time in the 10th time, is winning the first match. It is the very first time that he wins the first game against Cesar. They faced off so many times before. Weekly comps at La Mario's, Hitintali weekly comp at Amigos in Kansanga. There was that Christmas comp in 2023. Another comp at Tickles and Giggles. There's the Pool Association of Uganda King of the Table Championship 2022. All of them were won by Cesar. But the first weekly comp, an open one of this sort that was organized here at BULAGA Pool Arena, Ibrahim Kayanja defeated the Chandiga Cesar in the semi-final, and then the tournament was won by Ibrahim Sejemba, who defeated Ibrahim Kayanja in the final. But that victory of Ibrahim Kayanja is the one and only victory out of 9 that he has had against Cesar. Is this one the 10th? It looks possible. He is wearing a very serious and tough face. Maybe he can do it. In his belief, in his mind, he has a lot of belief in himself. Remember the day Bwanika Mansour decided to head start all players besides Ibra and Cesar with +3. Then Ibrahim Kayanja told Mansour to keep the head start to himself and his family. Decided to take him on in a full match, and that match was won by Ibrahim Kayanja Musiraamu. Pardon, it was won by Mansour, but in a decider. Rest to 16, it ended 16-15 in Mansour's favor. I beg your pardon on that one. He needs another big shot here. Pot that yellow, the only yellow he can see. Maybe white ball can bounce off the cushion, position itself in between those reds, maybe open them up, maybe open up the two yellows. His intention was to play that yellow ball off the last red ball near the pocket, and yet he didn't ably use the red ball to support the movement of his yellow. Now he finds himself bringing Cesar in this frame. Nonetheless, it is a bad frame for the player on the reds. With Cesar, you never know, anytime he could just play that one shot which could turn the whole frame around. He will play a big top spin, white ball bouncing off the cushion, just like that. He not only finds his red ball, he positions it better for a pot, and yet he thinks he can start with another ball. This time, if he sinks in one ball, he will probably win the frame. He misses the pot, and Ibra comes to the table. Almost took no time after Cesar's miss.
Muhire kale awali aine emitwalo 25. Awali aine emitwalo 25. Awali aine emitwalo 25.
Kelvin Itomeleng Sosian, thank you for watching.
Awangula emitwalo 5 namba 2.
It is Ibrahim Kayanja attempting to defeat Cesar only for the second time in their 10th meeting. Ibrahim Kayanja is one of the players who took full advantage of the absence of Cesar and Ibra and Dog City and Hazard. When those four left Uganda to play semi-professional pool in Zambia and South Africa respectively, that is the time then when he came to the limelight of pool. He won a number of weekly comps like this one. However, at the end of 2022, he lost form, which I would pretty much attribute to personal problems, of course. His girlfriend was giving birth, and unfortunately the baby boy was lost in the process. The mother is alive and safe, but the moment didn't leave Ibrahim Kayanja the same. He lost all tournaments that followed for around 6 months in a row in the earlier rounds, not even reaching the prize bracket. It took him the bigger part of the year to try and play to his best. Nowadays, I really appreciate his performance. Yeah, he is. As long as he sinks in this yellow, white ball will slightly be drawn backwards and he will go 2-0 up. Accurate shooting. Ibrahim Kayanja 2, Chandiga Cesar 0.
1-0, semi-final. On the final, it is race to
Peter Masenguzi, thank you for watching. IBK Ibrahim at the venue, but watching online. Spina Kenny, Mutolo Msolisi watching from South Africa. There you wave your South African flag. Thank you for watching. Tewengwa Yakini. Yes, Musiraamu is your guy since he missed all Africa games. Well, probably he will be in South Africa sometime in the near future. Leonard Mohan, thank you for watching. Crush Valeria, Oswell Munyoso, Izino Firebase, Bush Keme, Sylvester Mtunzi, yes, Sydney Chizora, Spina Kenny, Kelvin Temeleng Sasiane, Sydney Chizora again, Angofi Johnson Mandela, Isaac Ismatic, and all of you. I can see you are clearly divided between supporting Cesar and Ibra Kayanja, but the way I see it seems the supporters of Ibra Kayanja are not genuine supporters of him. They just want Cesar to lose, for this or the other reason. Like Valeria Crush. Cesar is clearly not at his best, and Ibrahim Kayanja will never have a better chance than this to take down the Scorpion. He is nicknamed Musiraamu. It is a Luganda word, direct translation, it means Muslim. Cesar Chandiga is nicknamed the Scorpion, a name that was given to him by his fans who say he stings his opponents like a scorpion. If you're just joining the stream, it is the last semi-final of an ongoing 32-man comp that has been happening from this afternoon right into the wee hours of the late night into early morning. We shall be done at around midnight East African time. It's a rest of 5. There is a player waiting in the names of Caleb Mahire. If you've been watching, he is playing damn well. Maybe it is the time that he gets the respect he has been craving for. He has been playing better than both of these players in the tournament so far. Has been convincing all through. Nobody even came close to beating him. Cesar has also won his earlier games comfortably, pretty comfortably. Actually, he has only lost 1 frame by the time he's at the semi-final stage, but the quality of competition he has been up against has not been exactly what Caleb has been going through, and yet he has also been winning convincingly. From today, these players are both expected, not yet registered fully, but are expected to participate in another midweek comp that will be happening at Tickles and Giggles on Wednesday. Then next, long races, not just for these players but also others, against Jeremiah Green, the bulldozer from South Africa, who will be in the country at the end of the week, starting tomorrow, to have a series of money matches against all of Uganda's best players, or at least those who will have the balls to take him on in money matches. Those are some of the things that Cesar does, bringing himself back into the game. Almost can disorganize an opponent, however good it is. A shot that almost he produced from nowhere. The pot of the ball, the movement of the white ball, the final placing of the cue ball for him to pot black comfortably was out of this world. Ibrahim Kayanja 2, Cesar Chandiga 1, race to 5. The young man, aged 13, Jackson Asiku, after losing to Yuda Sembus, has stayed around to try and learn from players who are better than him in terms of both achievement, age, and longevity in tournaments like these ones. One day he will be the toast of this nation, I am quite sure. He plays a game too mature for someone of his age. He even looks younger than 13. It is dangerous stuff, giving this guy 2 shots. This match is quite entertaining. I don't know if you guys are getting as entertained as I am. Cesar will now draw the white ball in side motion, rightwise, and then try and put black in the corner center pocket where he's standing. Good shooting. His game is always consistent, irrespective of the opponent, irrespective of the level of the tournament, irrespective of the stage, whether it is a midweek comp or a big comp, a long race against Ganda or against Musiraamu. His game is always consistent, always lethal, makes himself hard to beat. Cesar 2, Ibrahim Kayanja 2. Once again, the race is 5. Richard Mamba, thank you for watching. Spinner Kenny says your team money made Williams Mwansa. One up Dennis. Ugandan tables. I cannot say they are the best, but they are the ones which support. They are the easiest tables to play on. That's the word I would use. They are easy to play on. Especially when it is attacking pool, when it's offensive pool. And I know that Ganda, whether he wins or loses, he will appreciate the tables because he's an attack-minded player, and the Super League tables favor attack-minded shooters. Ibrahim may be starting to lose the grip on this match. You can tell when you go 2-0 up, you somehow lose the game that could have taken you 3-0 up. Before you know it is 2-2. And then you start making unforced errors. And when your opponent is Cesar. That whole lot is a big combination you never want to have when you are involved in a match. I was keen on seeing who of the Ugandans will put up the best performances in Cesar's absence, because he has not been on the scene for about a month or more or so. During that time, there were about 4 weekly comps that were organized in the 4 weeks. One comp was won by Ibrahim, one comp was won by Kasozi, and it is Mansur who won 2 comps. And in another comp, he lost out in the final against Ibrahim. So he's the guy who was president of Ugandan pool players in Cesar's absence. Mambo Swaswe, thank you for watching. Williams Mansa, you say you can't wait to see Ganda play in those tables. Super League tables are originally from the United Kingdom. Once well fastened, well leveled, well balanced, well positioned, well taken care of. On those tables, even a player like top seed Brian can score an apple. We are looking at Ibrahim Kanja making an attempt to clear a frame which won't come easy. He has support and maybe make an opponent, or at least see a good portion of the red ball. I doubt that he can pot it. Oh, he can pot. He could pot. He's left with 1 red, which will bounce off the cushion. As long as the bounce is big enough, he will pot the black ball in the corner pocket in the background of your screen. He actually goes for the center. It looks even more beautiful. He is one of the most skillful players we have around. He never plays the white ball in the middle. He plays it either on top or bottom, or one of the sides, left or right. He uses big spin to enhance the movement of the white ball, and when he is winning, he is such a joy to watch. Became a good toast in Ugandan pool in 2020, when out of the blue he invited all of Uganda's top players to money matches in the management of his then manager El Majid Naluja. Played matches against Computer, played matches against Setumba Geoffrey Fire twice, played against Savimbi, played against other low-rated players. He was also Apologies for that break in video. I was just explaining that his quest to become a big star and the Ugandan pool scene by playing many matches with then big stars preempted the national team that was organizing for the All Africa Black Ball Championships. They invite him for trials and he passed them with flying colors. The format selected by the technical committee, as they kept out 4 players from the qualifiers, giving them a bye into the final team on merit. By the way, they included Mbwanika Mansour, Habib Sebuguzi, the captain, Cesar Chandiga, and Ibrahim Sejemba. And 8 other players were placed in selections to choose 4 more, and Ibrahim Kayanja passed in position number 1 out of the rest. Represented his country for the first time at the OIDC in Lusaka 2022, and he became the best performing Ugandan in that competition, reaching the semifinals in the singles event and losing out to the eventual first runner-up. He actually lost out to the eventual winner, that is Aiden Joseph of South Africa. When he came back, almost started from where he had stopped performing so well in tournaments like this, until he had such a psychological setback when he lost his baby as it was being born. We found ourselves losing out all of his good performances for almost the entire year in 2023, and yet he had already performed well in tournaments before, which earned him enough ranking points for him to be named Uganda's seed number 1 for the year 2023. Here is Cesar Chandiga snookered, but is attempting to play a mass shot. He finds the yellow ball but doesn't pot it. This is advantage Ibra Kayanja. Thank you for watching. Jivan Bruce Amatukwase supporting the Scorpion, Tawanda Mdogo supporting Cesar, Izina Firebase supporting Ibrahim Mambos Wasve. Thank you for watching. Caleb Mareni watching from Zerust, South Africa. Welcome to the stream. Senyange Shillings thanking me for the stream. As is clicks the same Madaza. Sylvester Mthuzi also from Southern Africa, always watching. One up Dennis Chirugwajo, always watching. Chims Kapila Chonga. Williams Massa, always watching from Zambia. Valeria Crush is supporting Ibra. I also know she supports the other Ibra. Maybe is now following the name, or she just supports against Cesar. I don't know, but it's within your right. Anyway, Alessandria Floyd, you are watching from Zambia. Much love. Yes, thank you, Alessandra. Zambia Kuchalo. Spina Kenny. Skuma Fanman Zoda. Must be from somewhere in the SADC region. Top Seed Brian, thank you for watching. Cesar's former media man. The guy who asked for a money match with Cesar. Racing to 13 but being head started with +10. Condition was that winner breaks the next frame. What happened was that Top Seed lost the lag and lost the first frame. He did not get to break any game because he was beaten 13-0. That is the only time in my life that I have ever seen an adult man like Top Seed cry like a baby just because of pool. Sorry, Top Seed. You stopped playing, now you are a much better person. When you were playing, you used to be a disgrace on the table. Peter Musenguze asked Kochalo it means to the world. In your language, it means to the village, but in Nyanja, Zambian language, it means to the world. Ibrahim Kayanja is continuing in the vein that he could deliver to us. Maybe you can call it a shock, not so much. He is on the verge of going 4-2 up. Ibrahim Kayanja 4, Cesar Chandiga 2. They are racing to 5 for Cesar to proceed to the final. There are 3 frames left. He must win all of them or else play the 3rd place match against Dembaba.
Cesar 2, race to 5. Race to 5. Remember, it's race to 5. And it's 4-2. 4-2. Race to 5.
Dr. Herbert is saying the side are loading. I don't know the side you're talking of, Dr. Herbert, because Ibrahim Kayanja is about to go 5-2 up, and it means he's about to reach the final and is about to send the Cesar home. It will be a win in a small comp, but a very morale boosting one. Very, 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 very good shooting, Ibrahim Kayanja. He has shown all of his character, skill, technique, and the ability against the very best of all players on local soil. Cesar, Ibrahim Kayanja 5, Cesar Chandiga to Cesar. Congratulations, Ibra. Says thank you, bro. You played a good game. The final is coming up between Ibrahim Kayanja and Caleb Mahiri. Cesar will play the third place match against Yuda Sembusi. Thank you for watching. We meet in the final in 5 minutes exactly.